got 4 out of the first 5.
Yeah, I know. You're fucking killing it.
I'm fucking crushing it,
You're
baby.
fucking killing it. And here I am over here, bro. I can't even get fucking Tua right, guys. Like, god damn. I got this whole draft messed up right now. Hey guys, we're back. I'm hoping I sound better. Does everybody agree that I sound better now? Yes, no, maybe so. I would appreciate it. I'm gonna start another watch party. Let me see. Yep, I'm back in action, baby. I sound like a human being. We're good to go, man. Life's great.
We're
Okay,
back at it.
we're back at it. We're back at the live streaming.
Who did you say Miami was going to pick here?
I had him taking that offensive tackle that just went the round before.
Oh, what was his name?
Thomas. Last name
Oh
Thomas.
yeah, Thomas. Thomas. I had him going to Tampa Bay.
Okay, so let's try this again. From the top now. I can't tell if this is the one we were just doing or not. Is this the new one? Is this the old one? Oh no, there's two on the board. So yeah, this is definitely the one. All right, so let's go ahead and start the watch party again. Okay.
I think they're gonna go and pick. I think San Diego is gonna pick this rookie,
Mm-hmm.
but one of them has to take Cam. I don't know who else would take Cam Newton.
Yeah, so I guess now it's like, mm, I mean, who knows? Maybe they're not going for mobile quarterbacks. They're done. No one's going for mobile quarterbacks. Um, that could very well be it. But I think they're taking Mr. Love here for the Chargers. It was supposed to be my shake it
That would
up
be
draft
that'd be
pick.
shocker. That'd
Yeah,
be the shock right there.
yeah. I think as I said, it's my Danny Dimes pick. I think they'll do it. Hey, Nick. Nick's like perfect. Thanks, Nick. Man, I'm glad. I'm perfect, man. Yeah, but Danny Dimes. It's my Danny Dimes pick because if everybody remembers Daniel Jones when the Giants picked him, it was a total utter shock to everybody because everybody was like Danny Dimes, like they're
They
picking
thought
Danny
that the
Dimes at like 4.
everybody thought the Giants were gonna take Haskins.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then they picked. I ain't calling him Danny Dimes. Fuck that. He's got to prove he can drop some dimes.
yeah. I mean, he had some games that were pretty good last year. Some. He was a lot quieter than I think Kyler Murray was, but he put together some games.
Well, yeah. Speaking of quietly, Kyler Murray put together a pretty good rookie season. He learned a lot. He didn't get hurt. He didn't make too many. You know what I mean? He made didn't make the average rookie mistakes. So I think they're going to be nice. And plus, they got what's his Hopkins now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the fuck that deal was about. And O'Brien's my dude. You know, he coached Penn State, offensive coordinator.
He's
Yes,
your dude. He's a complete inept moron over there for the Texans. Up, Chargers pick is in, so we'll see who the Chargers get.
I
Um,
think they're going with
hey,
Herbert.
what's going on? Jonna, Ivy, Josh, Ivy, what's up? Talk to me. Dad, oh my old man just popped in. Hey, Dad, what's up? Love you, love
What's
you, old
going
man.
on?
Well, Dad, who are the Raiders taking? Do you know who the Raiders are taking, Dad? He's probably not gonna know. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention." Be honest with you, I half-assed paid attention. Like this is the first year's draft that I half-assed paid attention to. Like I didn't really look into it that much or nothing.
I didn't either this year just because of the coronavirus.
Yeah,
I
everything
didn't
else
really.
going on.
I didn't listen to a lot of normal stuff I'd listen to because I always put something on like Shannon and them Sharp or something like that.
Hmm.
Listen to them in the background while you're doing something, just catch up. That's what I do all year. But this year, I think them taking away March Madness killed my whole vibe.
It killed your whole vibe. There was no March Madness, no basketball.
Right.
Oh shit, where'd I put my juice at?
Here it comes.
Hey,
Bro, am I getting 6 out of the first 5? I mean, 6 out of the first 5.
5 out of the first 6.
Yeah, 5 out of the first 6. I said 6 out of the first 5. That's division.
All right. Good night. Sorry, Ivy.
It is going to be interesting to see. That's something I'm going to want to see Monday.
What's that?
Or said it Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Sunday and Monday, probably Monday. The talks are gonna happen with Cam and Jameis. They gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, did they announce the pick for the Chargers?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
okay. I was gonna say, like, did I miss it? Yeah. So I hope I didn't miss it. It was a good thing. Nick, who you got the Chargers taking right now? Well, forget it. We're about to find out.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
Justin
baby.
Herbert, damn it! Oh, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. I had the Patriots taking Justin Herbert in the late round. I was trying to be cool and edgy with my
Damn,
picks.
bro.
I was trying to be edgy.
You're trying to flip it around. You didn't even add trades. If you would have said it was trades that was fucking up your draft, it's like the first. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
pretty much blueprint.
Yeah, man,
So-
I was being edgy. So this is all baloney now, which means I think the Raiders could take a corner, and I think that Raiders could take a corner, and I mean I still haven't taken Queen. I think they're gonna take that linebacker. They're gonna take a wide out first and a linebacker, but you know.
I got Queen going to the if he's on the board, I think the Patriots will take him.
Yeah.
They always try to get a good, smart, durable linebacker when they can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, who you got?
Who I got at 7? Oh boy, don't. Why even bother? Let me hold on.
Bro,
Why even bother? At 7, I got Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, I got Isaiah Simmons too.
Oh, maybe I'll recover from this.
You're recovering, bro.
Maybe I'll recover from this. Although it's fair. Remember last year's draft party we had at Zach's? I had what did I get? I got like 5 right, and you got like 2.
Where? No.
Last year's draft, remember?
No, you had one more. You had 4. I had 3, but overall, I had more than you.
Well, yeah, but that was only because we only did the first round. I only did the first round because I
No.
don't
I
look.
mean, first round.
Uh-huh.
What you're talking about was like the first 15 picks. Remember we were talking about that. I don't know. You have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, see, this is
But
why
I
we're
know-
gonna have the mock drafts, because now you can say, well, actually, Devin, I had more, but like, I don't know. I think we left that
No,
table that day.
I think we were talking about the top 20. You had 4 in the top 20. I had 3 in the top 20. But after that, the rest of the draft, I had more. I had like 1 more than you.
What? No, I don't know about all that, bro. Get the draft, get
You
it
got-
out, get the board
bro.
out. Go get the draft board out.
Oh, we don't
Stop
even-
lying.
no
Stop.
way There's no way you could prove I'm lying, bro.
Yeah, but there's no way you can prove that I'm not lying, so I guess we're just gonna have
No.
to agree to disagree.
Okay.
Hey, bridging the gap. There we go. It makes sense now.
It's even.
What's that? What'd you say?
I said we're even now. Since we both can't prove it, there's no video of it. We were just at the bar, eating,
Yeah.
having
Oh, you
beers.
know who I could call? Khalil's ex-girlfriend. She'll know. She was.
Oh, she was the waitress, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, she was there. We could just get a go to Khalil's ex-girlfriend and be like, hey, David, what's going on? Yeah, I was gonna say, I was
Do you
gonna
remember those picks that we were talking about last?
Wait, who?
If you asked her, you'd be like, "Hey, do you remember those picks from last year?
Yeah.
That the draft picks that they had?"
Yeah, she's gonna be like, yeah, you got a Miller Lite in a can. I'm like, no, that's not it. I was like, the draft picks, not the drafts. Oh, pick is in. I wonder who we got.
I wonder what these guys are thinking though. Like, great, of course you want to be in the draft, get draft, but like, are they gonna? Is the season even going?
Happen?
Yeah.
Because hey,
Well,
that mean
still
that,
get paid.
that could be a good thing in a sense though.
Yeah.
Because then if you're a team like say like Miami, you're
Mhm.
not building a team to play this year. You're building a team to play next year. Like say if you're a team that wants to like get like just talented players, like straight up talent, you're not drafting for need because you don't need nothing to play next year. You
Uh-huh.
could go that route.
I wonder what they're gonna have to
Hmm.
do. If they say no crowd, I would imagine the team has to quarantine together for a while.
You think?
The teams, I would think. Do you think you could just go like Like where we're at right now. Think about it.
They'd probably have to like live in like a common space, like where they all live together. Like they're all tested, none of them have it, and then they all have to like live together during that time.
Stay together probably for the whole season. To
Mm-hmm.
be honest, if for that to work until they like release it, I don't know, man. This is just going to be a whole weird situation. I just want them to bring it. Let's at least have it. You know what I mean? If you don't have to have no fans, which is going to suck, but that's not going to stop me from watching football.
Yeah. I mean, the fans. Here's the thing: the fans never made fans. The stadium stuff for me never really made football technically, because that's like something like baseball needs. Like baseball needs fans because that's what they do half the time. Like between things, they're just looking in the crowd, like, oh look, there's Jeffrey over there, and there's a little kid. He's got the ball, and he's gonna give it to these girls, and you know that
I
stuff.
don't know, man. Football, it would be.
I mean, don't get me wrong; it'd be a different atmosphere for sure. But I mean, football, there's a lot to be talking about between plays. There's a lot of players and whatnot. Baseball is like a really long game, and you gotta have. I feel like you gotta have people talking during that whole time. What's going on, Josh?
But football, no, I'm not saying you don't have to, but fans elevate the game of football for you to fall in love with the game. Is what I'm saying. Because you see that excitement. That's what got me when I was younger, at a young age. That got me to football. I think it was the Orange Bowl, Penn State, Miami. How crazy it was. I was like, that shit's exciting. I'm playing football, football, because of the energy that they were given. And you know, to me, somebody tried to tell me, they said that the players would probably play better with no crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I think they need that boosted crowd.
No, they definitely wouldn't play better. I mean, and it'd feel like there's no stakes. It'd feel like you're at a scrimmage. And there's no audience.
Scrimmage.
It'd feel like it was a scrimmage. Like. Yeah. I mean, I was going to say, like, for me, like, why. Yeah, and that's the thing, too, though. Would it make a football game enjoyable to watch? Because if the players aren't playing at a level that's high and competitive, just because, there's no crowd, there's no energy, like, walking to Arrowhead Stadium just feels like, nothing.
Yeah, it would just feel like, whoo, we're at the game.
Yeah, we're at the and like you don't have the crowd hyping you up. No one's smacking your hand, slapping you, high five, and saying, "Hey, man, we're about to play some ball, man. Let's go." No fans you have to like talk to. It's just you and your teammates.
And yelling when a big play happens. Like think about that.
Yeah, right.
A nice catch happens. They're just gonna, like you said, they're gonna high five each other. We're gonna hear that. We're not gonna hear like that roar of the crowd. That's what gets me to watch football games right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're coming up on the.
Nick said he's gonna go charge his phone. Y'all have a good night. I hope the best for y'all's teams this draft. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, peace. Who do I got here? Oh, we both picked Isaiah Simmons. We already said that. I like Isaiah Simmons. I think he's fits the Panthers. I don't know who took over for Rivera. I forgot.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but all I know is that if they go with Simmons, I just think they need someone to replace Luke Kuechly. That was an unexpected piece to fall out of the puzzle for them. So I think they got to get a linebacker to try and fix that.
There we go.
Derek Brown. They took the interior D lineman. Damn.
Fucked up my shit.
Yep. That's all right.
I had Jacksonville picking up Derek Brown at 9.
Oh, really?
They lost Cordeal or whatever the fuck his name.
Some ripple effects are going to start happening now.
Yeah, it's going to get interesting.
Because of Isaiah Simmons, all right, this is your draft, I believe. Yeah, you have Justin Herbert. But I'm looking at mine. If I have Isaiah Simmons there, Arizona Cardinals will be. Let me look here. So the Arizona Cardinals, I had them taking K'Lavon Chaisson on edge out of LSU on this pick here.
I have them getting that tackle they need, Micah Becton. I don't think Becton testing positive for weed. It would concern me when he tested positive, like you couldn't put it down knowing you had to take a piss test. Yeah, that would concern me. But if I had a conversation, seen where he was at, and put some restrictions saying, hey, if we draft you, are you going to be committed and all that? I think that it's a no-brainer because he's fast and athletic, and you got somebody – you want a lineman like that when you got a quarterback like Kyler Murray. you could do some things if you got a tackle that can move and be physical at the same time.
Yeah, that is true. It opens up the playbook. So I mean, I could see them taking a tackle. Um, yeah, and then see, I had the Jaguars taking Okda. So now I'm kind of curious as to who's gonna be the person that comes in, um, for
For
the
the Jag,
for the Jags for that pick.
it might be Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, it might be. Did they lose any linebackers? I thought they needed DBs and offensive players like interior linemen.
They do need it. This is another thing too. If Derek Brown's off there and they don't like who's on there, like, but now they need a big receiver too.
That
They
is
can
true.
actually take one of these receivers right now
Yeah, that's true.
because they got rid of what's his name too. I know he's not an elite receiver, but they got rid of him, and the Patriots signed him today. What's his name from USC? Oh, this is gonna be interesting, yo. These next, like, actually all the way to 32.
Yeah, but yeah, my dad said love you, have no idea. That's what he said in the watch party when I
And
asked him who they're drafting.
and plus now, guys, when I put my shit in, I just didn't. I was being lazy going back and changing it. At 31, I had San Fran picking T. Higgins. I did not want him to pick them to pick T. Higgins. I made a mistake with that one. So because I already got them for whatchamacallit, uh, a receiver with their first pick. I got him with Ruggs. I like Ruggs, but I think I would have to pick if I didn't have those type of receivers like CeeDee Lamb. I don't know how you pass on him if you need a receiver, man. He looks pretty good out there. He looks pretty good, like he's gonna make some plays. Judy does too. Like once he gets in that NFL workout mode and it's just all football, your classroom is football now. It's not going to class and you're on a campus. It's more focused. Yeah, that's when you find out where you at with it. Who? Derek. Yeah, Derek's gonna be a big boy. I would
Yeah.
love to have Derek at black and gold.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Carolina. If I'm thinking about their roster and who they got and who they don't have, I mean, they. I think they have. I mean, let's just be real. We'll call it what it is. They got Teddy B now, right? So they pull up Teddy Bridgewater. That's their guy. And Cam's out of the picture. What's
Cardinal.
that?
Go ahead.
Cardinals calling in their pick.
Yeah, they're picking right now. Isaiah Simmons.
Simmons.
Cardinals took Simmons. Holy fuck.
Damn, bro. My whole draft is all fucked, bro. It was fucked from round. It was really fucked from pick 3.
Mine's trash too. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 out of 8.
No, 5 out of 8's fucking fantastic. That's good. I mean,
really
like you said, you can't count the first 2, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
still
got
3 out of that. I mean, that's still
3 out
pretty
of
damn
8.
good.
Yeah,
Well, that would be 3 out of 6. You got you're 50% right now because if you're discount those first 2.
Oh yeah.
So you're 2 for 6, or 3 for 6.
So we were close though with Isaiah Simmons. He was just one pick off.
They're looking for guys like this, a guy like Derwin James, maybe Patrick, a guy that can do a little bit of everything, and that's what you want to see with the Cardinals. How will they utilize his skill set? Is he going to be lining up?
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, I guess the Cardinals put themselves in a better spot because they played some damn good games last year. Like I remember watching that 49ers game back when like the 49ers at the time were like almost undefeated. I think they had lost 1 game.
Right.
And that Cardinals game was, I mean, it was competitive. I was really betting on
That's cut from what's his name, McVay's tree over there. Is he going to have a slump like that too? Because McVay had a slump, yo. That's the thing about the NFL, bro. You could come in with something different, like Baltimore.
Mhm.
Do you think Baltimore's really going to try to do that design run with Lamar Jackson next year, with defensive coordinators having a whole year to figure out how do we get off that extra person block that's in the blocking scheme?
Well, I think what they might have done is it was like something they build on. So like the first year they didn't have a lot to build on. Second year they built that. And I think next year I think they're just gonna do what Bill Belichick does. They're gonna put that in the back of the playbook for something like, all right, we're gonna change up the scheme next year, but they're gonna keep that to expose people. Like I think they can catch a team with their pants down, a team that they come into thinking, oh, we're not gonna do that no more, and then they come out with it, like almost like a package.
Yeah, package. I totally no. They're going to run it a lot, but they're not going to run it nowhere near. They got to balance that out. Lamar's got to be able to sit. So what I think is when they drafted him, they were like, I give props to the offensive coordinator, the quarterbacks coach, and coach over there, and the front office for drafting him, because I looked at him too like he'd be a work in progress. If you don't do it right, you don't get specialized people just for him to develop him. He's gonna be another one of them quarterbacks that just doesn't get to show what they want. Develop him. So they said, what's his best aspect right now? He can run. Okay, this is his first year. We're gonna set up things and get through this year by running and playing tough defense and getting them good blocking. Because he very rarely took a solid hit, bro. Mm-hmm. Very rarely. Because it's a huge advantage if you're able to have that extra blocker in the box. It's in that box contact area. It's very important. So I think this year what they did in the offseason said, let's go work on your pass all year. We already got the run game down. Let's work the pass game. So I think that's where they're at.
Who they got a running back at Baltimore? Because I know they still have Ingram, don't they?
They have Ingram. They have the other dude too that had some big runs. I forget his name.
Gus Edwards. Because I know
what was his name?
Gus Edwards. He's another power back they have, but I thought there was someone else. Edwards. Oh, was it just Mark and Gus?
I think so. So of course they had another one, but he probably didn't get too many reps. Yeah. He got something here and there.
He's probably their third down back, I'm sure. Like their third down like third and long back.
Yeah, Gus I like those bowling back, Jerome Bettis type, like type backs that you can put in and just be like, all right, we're about to run you 15 times in a row.
I had to say, Mark's the kind of guy too. He'll dance around you too. Yeah, we've seen Mark Ingram do that.
Right. Well, I'm talking about like Gus though. Like just
Gus. Oh yeah.
Forward.
that dude, Gus. I remember that there was like a Ravens game 2 years ago. That man just destroyed us. They once they were up for 2 scores, they just ran the clock out with that. That's all they did. They just ran Gus Edwards up the hole, up the gut every time. Nothing we could do about it.
And what's his name? Whatever happened to him? He must have got injured.
Who?
Dude, he played for Denver. Then he ended up when Gurley got hurt, and he was in the Super Bowl playing. He rushed. He had that great playoff run. What the hell was his name? Whatever happened to him?
What a running back?
Yeah, he was the running back for the Rams in the year in the Super Bowl.
Falk?
No. I forget his
name. The recent Super Bowl?
The Rams Super Bowl, yeah, the one they were just in.
Oh, C.J. Anderson.
C.J. Anderson. He's a bowling ball, too.
Mm-hmm.
You could just handle the ball, and he's just going to bounce off of people.
Well, they had C.J. Anderson he went to the Raiders tryout the year after the Rams Super Bowl, and they cut him in preseason.
I wonder, did he have some kind of, nagging injury that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't remember. Because I think he might have even been cut before HBO. I think he was cut in camp. I don't even think he was cut in training camp, like preseason. I don't think he was cut preseason. I think he was cut in spring camp or something. They signed him and he was gone.
Who you picking? Who you got at number 9? I'm already out. I had Derek Brown going to the Jags.
Oh, I'm already out too. I had the corner Jeffrey going here.
Oh yeah, oh man. Oh bro, we're getting down. I wonder who what? I don't know. They could pick one of these receivers, bro.
They could.
I don't know. I think I might risk it. We need a.
What if they grab CeeDee Lamb?
That would be.
Because that's gonna change everything up, bro. Everything.
It's gonna change the whole board up. Yeah, everybody's gonna drop down.
Well, I think someone's gonna trade up. I think if somebody grabs CeeDee Lamb right now, either the Jets, Raiders, or the I think either the Jets or Raiders is trading up to get a wideout.
I think the Eagles too, if they want it.
And the Eagles, yeah. But who's got that pick? See, now that's something curious. I had to think about that for a second. Like, I'm going to go look at the draft board here quick because Jacksonville's on the board. Cleveland. So basically, and Cleveland's known to wheel and deal. So the Jets and Raiders could try and trade up if they don't get CeeDee Lamb and go up and get that pick. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to mess up everybody that needs a receiver. So those teams might go in another direction if that one guy that they want. I just see the Raiders. I think Jerry Jeudy would work for the Raiders.
Yeah.
I think he would work well in that system. You got your guys, Tyrell, you got Duke, Renfro.
There's a lot of different things they could do here.
You got a tight end, and you got veteran tight end there with championship thing. That's good. That's why they brought what's his name in there. You know that, right?
Who? Oh, Jason Witten?
Yeah, he wants to run a tight end game. So that tells me a lot, though, when he does that. Like, I think he really wants Mariota to be the quarterback.
You think so?
I really do.
I don't know. I think that they who knows, actually that's a good point. They might be even buffing up for more of a run game. Who knows? I might be saying that they want a wide receiver here.
Short game.
But they might be like they're doubling down on the run game this coming season.
Oh, he got CJ Henderson from Florida.
Oh, corner CJ Henderson?
Yeah.
Well, where did CJ going? Hold on.
Yeah, he's knocking him down. Every pick is knocking my shit down. I had him going to the Broncos.
I had him going to San Fran. So I guarantee the San Francisco 49ers at 13 are going to take a wide out now.
Yeah, here's where it's going to get that tricky shit. Where they're going to, you know what I mean? They're going to pick.
Pretty tremendous selection right there. He didn't have the season that you're expecting a year ago because he was hampered by ankle injury, so he can flat out play receivers in back position. Yeah, he's got a lot of natural tools. At the combine, ran a 4.39 40-yard dash. So you're not going to run by him. And he burst on the scene as a starter, as a true freshman, had 4 interceptions, took 2 to the house, and Reese mentioned it. After that, people just didn't want to throw his way. In zone coverage, he does a really good job baiting quarterbacks into making bad throws. He makes you believe you have to.
Hey, Court, what's up?
Take the bait, and then jumps.
So you got the Browns taking Courtney?
The Jacksonville Jaguars guys. They lose their best quarterback, A.J. Boye, to the Denver Broncos. Now you're replacing it. You don't have to go very far. Just go on the road if you need to.
What's up?
I was asking Courtney who he's got the. I asked Courtney jumped in the chat and I asked him who the Browns are taking here because the Raiders pick's coming up. Who you got the Eagles taking, Court?
That's his squad.
Yeah, he's an Eagles fan, so he'll that's his tribe. That's who he rules with. I'll send a wave at our boy Courtney here. Maybe. But
There's
anyway.
another sleeper in the pick I got is Antoine Winfield Jr. I think whoever gets him is going to get a nice pick for the next 6-8 years.
That's right. Oh, sorry. I was talking to Courtney. He said, I like seeing LV on the draft board. Las Vegas, # Sin City Raiders. Sin
LV.
City Raiders. Yeah,
LV.
Out there in the Las Vegas.
Yeah, man, it's a perfect – that's why, it's a perfect time to be in that. You got to make some picks. Everything's going in the Raiders' way to win since hiring him in a 5-year plan to win a Super Bowl. Who did I pick? I picked what's his name?
Oh, he want Ruggs. I have the Raiders taking Ruggs, I think. Or no, I have them taking. No, I have them taking Ruggs.
Who's that?
Courtney. Yeah, he said, man, he's saying he wants the Eagles to take Ruggs, and I said, well, I have the Raiders taking Ruggs, but I don't even think any of them are gonna make it, to be honest. Like, I don't think to the Eagles, like, unless the Eagles trade up, they're gonna be like left with the scraping barrel of the best wideouts in the draft. I'm not saying they won't get a good one. I'm just saying it's going to be hard. I think they might get Mims. I think they're going to try and go with another big-bodied, like, get Carson Wentz like a weapon, like a big red zone threat receiver. I mean, I know the Eagles have a history with speedsters, but there's a part of me that thinks they might go like an Alshon Jeffrey kind of build and get someone like Mims.
Jedrick Wills got picked from offensive tackle out of Alabama by the
Yep.
Browns.
That was your pick.
I think it was it.
Yeah, it was your pick. Your pick was Jedrick Wills. Yep, at Alabama. And guess who mine was? Wirfs. Fuck me.
Wirfs. Wirf's still on the board, isn't he?
He is still on the board. That's what I'm saying.
He's going to end up somewhere. I thought he was the most complete out of all of them. But I guess maybe that's who Tampa really wanted was.
He's calling Jerry Jeudy. So we got Jets on the clock. CeeDee Lamb is probably pretty much a clutch here. I mean, if CeeDee Lamb doesn't go here, that's the Raiders' pick. If CeeDee Lamb does not go here,
You got Judy. Go. Judy, tell Judy, come here.
Judy, hey Judy,
Judy with the big booty.
Judy, yeah, come here, Judy. Damn, Judy, how you doing? But yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the pick. I think it's CeeDee Lamb here pretty much for the damn sure. If CeeDee Lamb doesn't go here again, that's the Raiders' pick. Like the next pick, they would have to make it. They'd be insane if they didn't.
Bro, I think I'm going to crush you this draft.
No, you already did. It's over. I'm not. No contest game. It's over. I yield, bro. I
Did
concede.
a lot of your picks cancel, like your misses?
They already canceled each other out. Yeah.
Oh, you know.
But bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'll be honest with you. I bullshitted my way through a draft board because I was like, yeah, it'll be probably him. Literally, I didn't even know half the players, like half the college players.
You should have just pressed the automatic one.
Yeah, I should have. I probably would have had better luck if I just let it auto draft.
Hell yeah. No, I gotta look at this shit. I took like two. I knew about different players, everything. I didn't go in depth until like yesterday.
I should have just picked for the Raiders. Should have just picked for the Raiders, and then I should have just let it auto draft, and then been like, okay. That's what I should have done. I was silly. I was arrogant.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You guys, I think CeeDee Lamb. I don't know. I think I would have to take him over Judy right here.
They have to. You'd be crazy, unless of course like they're trying to go some other route. But I mean, what's the Jets' needs outside of? I mean, I'm sure they have needs, but what are their needs outside of wide receiver? Like big, glaring needs. DBs, defensive linemen.
Jets.
Because didn't they get rid of like Leonard Williams?
Offensive linemen. They need more offensive linemen.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe Wilfs will go here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be CD. They gotta take it. Just take it, man, and just say fuck it. Like deal with it.
Well, I think CeeDee Lamb's a good problem to have.
Thing about Ruggs though, too, very reliable receive hands, and he don't miss games.
Yeah, Jerry Jeudy missed games.
Jerry Jeudy, I think he was banged up a couple times where he missed, you know what I mean? His fair share of games. And, you know, those ones where the coach says, let's not even waste it. We're playing East Chattanooga State.
East Chattanooga State, yeah, right. Because that's what Alabama does. They just play, they just play the shittiest teams imaginable and like, oh, yeah. And then they play like two hard teams all year.
I hate that shit, man. They got the college sports monopolized. And when they figure out what they can do with hockey and baseball, because you can get drafted at like 16 years old, bro.
Yeah.
You're not going to get all that big money, and you're going to be drafted, and then they put you in developments to get you up.
Well, that's what Melvin was sharing, was like they got that basketball league that all those kids are joining right out of high school, like to be NBA prospects and stuff. Like,
yeah, that's something I wanted to delve into, is that subject. Like, is that the new thing? Because let's be real. Because the minute that they said that about LeBron's business partner and friend, I forget his name. I'm sorry, my mind's fucking wasted right now. But that when the college said you had to have a college degree to be an agent,
right?
College said that you can't. How are you going to tell who could be an NBA agent? But that didn't last, but only a couple of days. And then they said, no, we're not even going to go that route, because they know that dude, the LeBron and them, they can pretty much develop these players. They can get them around all this and go into the G League and then get into the draft. Because dude, the number one draft pick did it. So
Yeah,
now,
I mean, are you really gonna say the best players, right? Like that's how I look at it. Are you really gonna say now the best players in the league, like if they go to a G League, you're not gonna pick them up as the NBA? You're like, oh, the best players in the world, yeah, we'll just let them be in the G League, you know?
right?
And they're
And
only
then,
gonna take the
like,
college
though,
players? Yeah, let's
that
be
way
real.
though too, if you make that decision, this is what could happen for basketball. If you make that decision to say, yeah, they can go to G League and get paid, that means if that they're saying in their mind, if they make that decision at 16, they could get money. They could get an agent
Yeah,
because they're not going to college.
but here's even something crazier. Here's something even crazier, Coach. Think
What?
about this. So the trend becomes that athletes that would have went to college for sports choose to get paid for playing sports, and they go to in those leagues, and then college sports becomes nothing.
Yeah, the
Like
G League would become the
the thing you
college
watch.
sports.
Exactly. And then all these college sports that we're so accustomed to watching, no one would care.
Right.
Right? We'd just be like, oh, that's just those guys playing. They're just playing basketball for their school. You know, like they're studying to be, architects or whatever, but they're there to play sports. The scholarships would go down, but that's the thing too. Colleges probably lose a shit ton of money, a metric shit ton.
Yeah, and if football did, think if football did it, bro. Think if football, NFL
Beaver
said,
Stadium would be nothing.
yeah, NFL said, we're going to make a league. You guys can go into this league. Maybe it was the XFL. Maybe they could have said, you guys can play in the XFL. And then you're still eligible for the draft. You don't have to worry about college. And you tell an NFL player at 16, I can get you money. I can get you an agent. I can get you and develop the NFL top development leagues where they take control of it. That's something that probably could happen, bro. You
Yeah.
would still have college athletics, but the top names, they would probably go after the top 50 to 100 names in the country.
Right. I'm thinking that regardless, you still have college sports, but I just think it'd be like people would go to the other sport or the other league to watch. Like the college
Yeah.
sports would be there, but like the preference would the college would be dropped down to like the third preference.
The best thing they should do with that, though, I would do so I wouldn't just kill them. I would say, okay, we're going to play, let's make our schedules around each other. Like the top games you're going to play. So you're going to see the top G League game. You can always go watch the G League if you want to, but if you have that app or that station, but it's going to be in prime time, where everybody gets to see it. No matter what, you get to see the best G leagues going that week, and then you go around how college basketball does.
Yeah.
So I think that would be dope because it would help them. It would help both of them.
So is the Jets pick in yet?
Yes, the Jets are good. Mekhi Becton.
Mekhi
What?
Becton.
What?
Oh, wait a minute, bro. Oh my God, my heart. If we get CeeDee Lamb, I'm gonna be so happy.
Dude,
My heart.
That's the pick y'all want.
I would get CeeDee Lamb, for the love of goodness. Get CeeDee Lamb, please.
What if
CeeDee
John
Lamb.
Gruden drafted fucking like
To be honest
like
with you, man, like I could rationalize if he didn't pick CeeDee Lamb, I could rationalize a lot of picks that John could make, but I would have to see like he could pick a multitude of people here really if he wanted to. Like
you guys got another pick coming up in a few picks, right? Too, right?
yeah, we have the what pick is it? I'm trying to remember what pick it is.
I think it's like 19, 18 or something.
No, it's 20 something. It's 24, 22. I'll have to scroll down here and look. We have the 19th. The 19th.
Yeah, I got you guys picking that Trayvon, that cornerback.
At
But
19?
Yeah, but I think they would have picked a different one. But they could go either way because you could still get one of those receivers. You look at the board right now, there's somebody on there you want. You can grab him and still get one of those skilled receivers if you got 19. Where are we at right now? 13?
12.
12. Yeah, it'd be cutting it close. They could get off the board, but not every.
I think they definitely want the best receiver they can get because that would change the game. I would make a whole new, and you know John is, he's offensive minded in that sense. He's gonna be like, get me the weapon. So I'm putting my money on. I'm hoping actually. I'm hoping for CeeDee Lamb. That's what I'm hoping for. But at the same time, if he got a defensive player, I wouldn't be mad at it. You know,
Yeah, you got to get who you can get. I think you got to go with the receiver, man. If you get another receiver on there, if he's high IQ, you can get him on the field right away. Because I don't think we were that forced into it, but you look at that the rookie from the Steelers, he got the most catches for a rookie ever.
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, and he was timid as hell, bro, when he first came in there, and he just developed throughout the season. He started making big catches. You know, you can get a receiver to come in and get it on the board right away.
I'm going on then. 7th round out of Saquon University.
What's that?
I'm going on then. 7th round out of Saquon University. It's a joke me and him have because we joke around saying like some people talk about Penn State football, they only know Saquon Barkley, and we're like Saquon University. So we and him joke around and call it Saquon University and shit.
Is that? Oh, look at the. You gotta pick him. I think you gotta pick him, man. Johnny. He never really had big time wide receivers though.
No.
For his first time around, he had Keyshawn. He had possession receivers because they weren't playing a real deep pass game. He never really does.
Yeah. He just has receivers that are going to catch the ball.
Yeah, he balances. He just plays balanced football. We'll see though. We'll see what they do.
I mean, who knows? He might grab. He might grab someone like Judy or Ruggs, and especially Ruggs, because like I said, when I thought of Ruggs, I thought he kind of fit the mold more that I think John would gravitate toward. But if not, I'm looking at like all these other guys here. I mean, John could take a defensive player. He could take. Well, they already took Henderson. I mean, they could get another lineman too. But I mean, like someone like Javon Kinlaw, Christian Fulton out of LSU, Xavier McKinney still on the board, Patrick Queen, Jeff Gladney, Zach Bond.
Xavier McKinney, did you say Trey? I got y'all picking Diggs, but I think I picked the wrong one. I think I should have said y'all to pick Terrell. AJ Terrell, cornerback at number 19. Here we go.
Including the first ever official draft selection by the Las Vegas Raiders. And I've got it right here.
All right, come on, buddy.
Fucking this weirdo. The Las Vegas Raiders select Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs.
You're right. You picked that shit right.
Bitch, you guessed it. Yep. I thought he fit the mold. At least I could hit on my own fucking team.
That's gotta feel amazing. Like, yo, you played the back seat to Judy for like the last 2 years, and you get drafted before him. Yeah. Oh, that's shit talker. That's how you start that healthy competition thing between your. Yeah, I mean, you call him up like, yeah, buddy, I got picked before you. And then he's probably going to throw it back like, well, we'll see who gets the more tubs or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets the most catches and better stats. There's a lot of that goes on in NFL.
Ruggs had a 4.2 40?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't realize he was that fast. Fuck.
He's the fastest dude in the draft.
Oh, damn. Well, then, see, I can see that now. Because now even with the speed, I mean, I saw him as a possession guy, but the speed too.
Fast, bro.
He could just break. He's just gonna break it the fuck out.
He's Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
He has a similar game to Tyreek Hill, and if Johnny can use him right, you can get him in there right away.
Yeah.
Derek, Get him in open space. That's
Yeah.
what you use him for.
Nick said Ruggs of the Raiders. Yeah, hey, Nick, that was the guy I had picked. So I felt pretty good about that.
Ruggs.
Yep.
What's that right there? Adrian did. Oh no.
Adrian said, "Oh no, my Wi-Fi dropped." It must have just now. We must have just now got her message.
Yeah.
But
why is this dude is he wearing a bathrobe and shit, yo?
Henry Ruggs?
Wearing?
Oh, now I gotta see it. You gotta stop playing with me, cause now I gotta see it.
I don't know. I don't want to disrespect. I don't think it's some kind of Muslim garment or something. I don't know what the fuck that is.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with him. Who's in your guys' backfield? Because I'm trying to figure out. That is an
Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. Yeah, who else is in there? I mean,
Josh Jacobs, Jalen Richard, and coach's team is the Steelers, so he's got nothing to talk about tonight, Nick.
Yeah, I don't got shit to talk about right now. My Steelers ain't tomorrow.
But Josh Jacobs, Jalen Richard, they got another running back, and I don't know why I can't remember him off the top of my head, because those were the main ones. I mean, Josh Jacobs was like in like every game this year, like except for the exception of like 2 or 3 games. But those are like the 2 big ones: Jalen Richard and Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, that's surprising, man. That's a good. I guess that's the pick. I wonder how they're going to use him, because you're playing KC. You play them twice. That's a matchup. Like, you might have learned some stuff watching KC.
Yeah. 3rd most receiving touchdowns in school history, 24.
Ooh, Ruggs?
Yeah, Ruggs.
I'm calling Judy right now. If I was Ruggs, I'm calling him right now.
Ruggs has only dropped. I just never knew his team. Oh, okay. Ruggs has this is some of the stats I'm hearing. Ruggs has only dropped 5 passes his whole career.
Yeah, 1 this year. And yeah, he's got those hands. He's a GOAT. He's one of those. 3:20. We got San Fran on the clock. Who did you get for San Fran? Any San Fran fans out there? You guys thought you had the Super Bowl locked up from the beginning of the year, but they were playing some tough ball, bro. I haven't seen that type of defense since the Raiders. I mean, not the Raiders, the Ravens. When they won the Super Bowl. San Francisco's defense.
Oh, yeah, bro. San Francisco's defense was fucking animals.
They were nasty.
Oh, they traded? To Indianapolis, to San Francisco, it says on my computer.
Oh, they traded out?
They traded Indy to San Francisco. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's just saying how they got it. How they got that pick. Never mind.
Oh, I was about to say.
Because I was going to say, that doesn't make any sense. Like, didn't they already trade a pick to get... They traded the Colts for what's his name? So I was gonna say that didn't make any sense.
So I think who's here? I had Ruggs going. Wait a minute. Yeah, I had Ruggs going here. So
maybe they take CD.
Somebody's got it. Oh, this is gonna get the people. Philly fans are happy right now.
Yeah, right, because they might get CD. Because I don't see Denver taking CD because they have Sutton. I think they might take a wideout, but it might be a smaller wideout, or not a smaller one, but just a different type. I don't see them taking someone like CD who's going to demand, because they got Sutton. A lot of people think I'm one of those people, like, I'm on the fence about it, but a lot of people think Sutton can become something more in Denver.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. Yeah, he's wearing a robe or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? He might just be keeping his suit clean with that. Where's he going in his suit? He can't go outside. I don't know. It's a hard thing to say right here for San Fran.
I mean, they they need defensive line help, edges and stuff too, because they traded Solomon Thomas. Wasn't it Solomon Thomas or one of their defensive linemen to the Colts?
Yeah, I got some edge on the board. Clavon Chasen. Uh,
So you got the fresh tattoo.
No, Nick. I said there was a trade, but I don't think there is a trade unless they are trading, which would be hilarious because that means that would mean the 49ers traded a pick, traded a player for a pick, and then traded the pick for a player. Oh, what? Tampa moved up? No. He's telling me Tampa moved up. Is that true?
I don't see that.
No, it says on my board, yeah, Tampa moved up. They
So what?
swapped.
Here?
Yeah, it's this pick. Tampa moved up one. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because Tampa. What's that?
I wonder what they gave him for that trade. Does it say?
No, Nick. I see it. They didn't. I don't know what they got yet. I'm sure the details will come out here in a second. But Nick can let me know what the details of that trade are. But Tampa, that's scary. Think about Tom Brady, Gronk, Chris Godwin, O.J. Howard, Mike Evans, on an offense, and the Bucks traded up.
I don't think they're gonna go. I don't think that's what they're looking for.
They might need a running back.
They wouldn't trade.
I know they wouldn't trade up for it, but
I think they're trying to get an offensive tackle that they think that's all I can see.
Because I don't know why you trade. I think you trade up if you're worried San Francisco is going to take. Do you think they get? Yeah, but they can't need a wide receiver, so I don't get it. So what's something else San Francisco would need that Tampa Bay wanted to make sure they didn't get it?
Right now, it doesn't. The only thing I see would be
a tackle. Because
offensive tackle, but the only offensive tackle that I see that's left, that's top,
is Wilfs.
Yeah, Wilfs. Maybe they want Wilson, but why would they think they were going for him though?
Oh, that's weird. So apparently, from what I understand, that's all you know. Okay, because I'm gonna say that doesn't make any sense. Like they literally, San Francisco was like, yeah, we can just pick a thing back. Don't worry about it. Like no, they're trying to get something for that.
You guys are just flipping picks, so there's one pick that you wanted worse than they wanted.
Yeah.
Or they just bluffed your ass to had you thinking and you traded some shit away that they didn't even want.
Yeah, because I would say that's the only thing I could see.
Yeah, I'd be running two different draft rooms. Like, what do we want? Who we bluffing? Let's get what we need. Because usually, though, you don't see 14 and 13 trade. You might see 4 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that's a big jump, though. That's in talent. Yeah. And now the draft's like once you get past like pick 6, it's like pretty much the draft's busted wide open. Nobody who the draft's busted wide open by that point where it's like, okay, who's being taken here?
Yeah, I got a lot of people still on that didn't cancel a lot of my shit out. So C.J. Henderson, he's off at the 15 pick. All right, here we go. Tampa Bay.
I had Tampa taking Mekhi Becton, so
I had him taking Thomas. Let's see. Were you just digging in?
No.
Yeah, Tristan. You said it. Tristan.
Who they take?
They traded up one, so this leads me to believe that San Francisco bluffed the shit out of
the Bucks
for whatever they got, and they're still gonna end.
I see. Hey, what's going on, Sarge? Sarge said, "Go Chiefs." But anyway, boo. But anyway, this is what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
But that pick makes a lot of sense because I just realized, they got Tom Brady. You need linemen. You got to protect. He's old as shit. If you're Tampa Bay and you're trying to build a team to win with with Tom Brady and stuff, right. I feel like you got to protect that. You got to protect him with everything you got. If not, it's a wrap.
I want to see what's fucking San Francisco just bluffed the shit out to get, and what they're gonna pick now. They just bluffed the shit out of them, like made them feel like, yeah, we're taking him. We're taking whatever offensive tackle's there, and right. You need an offensive tackle. Man, I wonder if some of these drafts happen that some players just do some shit.
Haters gonna hate, but also Raider Nation, go Raiders.
So earlier tonight, we saw
Yeah, he's a big man. He is big. Look,
That tackle.
see how he ran down the line and then wide out, back out the block.
You said look as if I was gonna see it. You were like, Dev, look. I'm like, oh yeah, bro. Let me just pop over real quick.
I
Bro, let
thought
me
you
just come over to the house. I'll come over and watch the draft. Let's end the stream. Nah, I'm
I
just fucking
thought
with you.
you had I thought you had it in front of you. You're just looking at a roll.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking through a draft board. That's pretty much it. That's all I'm staring at. You know,
Yeah, those linemen are huge and they can move.
Raidergation. Shut up.
So they can still got Rubb.
Kansas City Queefs.
I mean, they still got CeeDee Lamb and Judy on the board for San Fran.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. My draft was very wide. Like I had all the wide receivers like going. Going. So this is kind of tricky.
Yeah, I think it's going to bounce back here where they're going to go Ruggs. Denver, I don't know. I had them picking Henderson, so I don't know who they're going to pick. Got the Falcons getting Kinlaw.
Oh, I have the Falcons taking Kinlaw too. Well, me and you agree on that. I don't know. Denver. I think Denver's taking. I think Denver's going to take a wide out. There's a part of me that thinks Denver's going to take a wide receiver.
Yeah, they got Drew Lock. Drew Lock played pretty good at the end of the year.
Yeah, and they have they have running backs. They have offensive pieces. They might need honestly to build defense. Maybe they go and get a safety like Xavier McKinney.
Who did Denver bring? Didn't they sign somebody? Who did they sign? Running back.
I can't think off the top of my head. Kinlaw, yeah. I like CD to San Fran. That's what we got from Nick. Nick saying CeeDee Lamb to San Francisco.
Yeah, I think they're just if they hang around for that long.
Well, no, I'm saying CD goes now, but Robert's saying Kinlaw for the Atlanta. So I don't know for the Denver Broncos because their pick is up next. So I got them. I think they'll take a wide out. That's where I'm leaning. Because Sutton, he's got big playability, but there's times where he doesn't like come up like in the clutch. Like they need a wide receiver's got more than just a deep game or like a body kind of thing.
Yeah, they could take one there, or they gotta think defense. Let's get back to getting a tough defense because that defense removed from the Super Bowl, the way they had that defense, they just didn't keep adjusting it to like that.
I mean, they could get some linebackers too. That's something to think about.
Yeah, Patrick Queen's still out there. I really like Patrick Queen. I think he's going to be he's going to be around for a while making some plays.
Yeah, Denver needs a wide to complement him. Yeah, I agree, Robert. Yeah. He's saying.
What did he say?
He said Denver needs a wide receiver to complement him, and I agree. They need like a wide receiver to complement Sutton in that intermediate passing game. But I mean, it's kind of one or the other. Which one are they going to pick?
Yeah, which one? You could. I mean, you're going to have one of them's going to be left, CD or Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like something else, there's a couple other ones that are pretty, like Justin Jefferson. Yeah, he's a pretty. Denzel Mims is still out there. T. Higgins. He's a nice possession guy.
Yeah, so that means I'm just thinking out loud now to myself. That means that I think a lot of these wide receivers are going to fall here later on to some other people because you have teams like not Atlanta, but Dallas. You have Miami, who I think Miami doesn't have like a true number one. Jacksonville still needs a wide receiver.
Pretty much stopped.
So people like and the Eagles, Minnesota, don't they need one? Didn't they trade Stephon Diggs?
Yeah, Minnesota needs one too.
Yep. And the Patriots might need one. I am so curious what the Patriots are going to pick.
I got them picking Patrick Queen.
Patrick Queen? Because I have them. Well, I have taken Justin Herbert because I was being a fucking putz, and I thought Justin Herbert was really going to fall the whole way down. But
that's where you fucked your draft up, man. Right there.
But I was gonna say that maybe they go Love, maybe they grab a linebacker, maybe they grab a running back.
Who? The Patriots?
Patriots.
I think they can. Yeah, I don't know what they're in right now, to be honest.
Yeah, because I don't even know what. Because I think here's the thing about this pick. This is the first pick they're gonna make in the non-Tom Brady era. So it's gonna be like establishing like a whole new regime over there in New England. Like whoever this first pick is, it's like because I think they're gonna start heading towards rebuild mode. And what's I say? Sarge agrees that Queen will go to the Patriots.
I think the Patriots, though, like we always talk about that, it's their system is not too far removed just because Tom Brady bowed out that they can't plug and play somebody.
No, I
They
agree.
Stedman. I don't think they have to. I don't think New England and what's his name's teams will ever have to like have that rebuild time. Where they say we're just gonna fuck everything, rebuild so we can get it, those picks. No,
Well, they're
they're
never
gonna
going to throw it. Yeah, their idea of a rebuild is different. I don't think they're ever going to just like throw out every player on their roster and do that kind of rebuild like the Dolphins did, like where they just gutted their roster last year and just said rebuild, start from scratch.
right. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna be competing every year. So they're going to get necessarily, you know what I mean? Plug and play guys. It is tough at quarterback. You had that guy that whole time, but he sat back for a year. Stidman was smart at Auburn. I watched him, his years at Auburn. He's always been a pretty intelligent quarterback. So I think they're going to go out there and they're going to ball out like always. They're going to be at the talk of the talk. I don't think they're going to lose their crown yet. They're not going to be as great, but
What do you think about Tampa?
Tampa, that's it. Bro, they're setting it up where all they got to do is protect Brady.
Yeah, they
And
can
maybe
protect
get him
Brady.
another running back down there.
Yeah, they need a running back. I think that's what I'm kind of surprised at. I mean, they got to get a tackle to protect him, but I think the next step for protecting Brady, if the Bucks have another pick here, which I think a lot of these good running backs are going to fall into the second round.
49ers got Javon Kinlaw.
They got Kinlaw.
Yeah. The
No.
pick, they knocking these receivers. Like I know Lamb and Judy are like, what the all these teams need receivers. And they ain't picking us.
No, man. No. No. This can't
That's
be
a
real.
weird pick that they traded up. They traded back to get Kinlaw. And I wonder what they got out of that. I don't know what Tampa.
I mean, it makes. I gotta be honest with you, it does make sense because they needed. That was something they needed was interior defensive linemen because of the trades with some of the players they got rid of in the offseason. Like that whole, pretty much that. I think a half of that defensive line left.
Right.
So
Yeah, we're gonna have to see that. I had him going at 16, so that's starting to fuck up my Broncos and fun. Oh, all the way down.
yeah, uh, Sarge says Tampa has a solid team now. They need to do is get a running back and some protection. And I agree. That's why they got that. They got that guy Kinlaw. They traded back to get Kinlaw. That was dumb. Yeah, right.
That made no
Exactly.
sense. Kinlaw was gonna be on the board. Tampa was taking, but they got something out of it. So whatever they got out of it.
Yeah, that might be what it was. Like they were just like, hey, because I'm sure they didn't tell him who they were picking. They were just like, oh, we might pick
They
somebody.
bluffed the shit out of him.
Yeah, and he's like, they bluffed him like, oh, we're gonna pick some. They're sort of thinking like they're gonna go tackle. They're gonna go tackle. We gotta go. And then like they called him up. They're like, hey, San Fran. And he's in San Francisco. Like, hey, how's it going? They're like, what are you guys drafting to tackle? We don't know. We don't know if we're drafting to tackle. Yeah, we might. I'm thinking about it. There's this one guy. Hey, listen, before you say that, we're willing to trade you like a fourth round pick and a fourth and a fifth round pick to move up just one spot. Oh, okay, if you insist.
I don't know, man. Fuck that. Whatever they gave up, they had to know them motherfuckers didn't want an offensive tackle.
Great celebration going on in Columbia. Gamecock fans a lot to celebrate this year.
Yeah, he's a big boy, so that's his they drafting competition for what's his name out of Penn State.
Competition?
For what's his name that's on the practice squad at San Francisco from Penn State.
Oh, Givens.
Yeah, Kevin Givens.
He improved every single year, and this guy's going to continue to grow. But you watch number 3, they had a tendency to just
Yeah, he's a big boy. He can move too. Split those, get skinny on him. Good stuff.
He's got a lot of shock in his hands. You see when he gets his hands on these offensive linemen.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick, man. But you can't go wrong with getting Minka. I give up my picks for the Steelers. I give up those picks because you're giving up 2 years, and you might draft somebody that's a bust.
Yeah.
So
and Minka's a fucking winner.
Yeah, and he's young still. He only been in for 2 years, 3 years. This will be his third.
G. Tibbins, sorry, fat fingers. I'm tired, lol. Yeah, no worries, man.
And Javon Kinlaw is a guy who came through the junior college ranks for so many people at Jones County Community College, Mississippi.
Yeah, man, I am. Because if you're Denver,
celebrating this with him.
That's how I'm thinking about it now. If I'm Denver, I mean, you just had an interior defensive lineman go off the board.
Perhaps they will be a team that
That's the trade. I didn't think that would be the trade. I thought there would be a nice trade. Makes sense. Judy and Lamb. I don't know. To me, it just seemed like Lamb was the best. But I guess, I don't know. Well-rounded guy, so we'll see.
There's a lot of good receivers out there. There's Jerry Jeudy, the former Alabama star, who's now waiting his turn. Jerry, I don't know if Judy's going to be the big hero of Raiders. You see Jerry waiting in about 20 seconds. What will they be getting here? And CeeDee Lamb also waiting here.
Fins, wait, what did you say? Yeah, they took Tua. If that's what you're asking.
Inside slot guy, great route runner.
Yeah, Tua. Miami took Tua. Herbert took. Chargers took Herbert. What did they say? Waiting to comply with what guidelines? They took Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy.
The Denver Broncos did?
Yeah.
Wow, that's. I think that's what I said. My Oh no, I had the Broncos taken. Oh, I did have the Broncos taking Jerry Jeudy. Oh, I'm making a comeback, motherfucker. Nah, just playing. There ain't no fucking way.
How many did you have?
Then I got Okay, well let me look. I got Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Isaiah Simmons, and then that's it. Because I can't count Joe Burrow and Chase Young.
Oh, you didn't count them, so you got what?
I mean, I got them right, but I'm not going to count them. So I only got 3 out of the whatever we're at now. So I guess I did a good job, better than half these reporters, right?
Bro, you did. You're tied with me. Right? You got 3 right now?
Yeah, I have 3. Outside of the first 2, I have 3. I have Henry Ruggs, Isaiah Simmons. You have to be ahead of me, though.
Carolina picked Isaiah Simmons, right?
No. We both got Isaiah Simmons wrong. Never mind. What was I saying?
Yeah, so I got 3 outside of Chase Young and Joe Burrow.
I got Henry Ruggs, Jerry Jeudy, and let me double check to look and see. I thought I had somebody else, but maybe I didn't. No, I don't think I did.
So it's 3-2 right now.
3-2.
Oh, you're coming back. You thought it was over, bro. You always come back, man.
I was like, I don't got this, bro. Yeah, if the Cowboys could pick Kristen Fulton, that'd be great right now. I didn't think that's the thing. My draft, I didn't think they would get Tua. I didn't think they would take Tua. If I'm being completely honest with you, I didn't think they would take him.
Heavy first half and top of the first round. J.J. Watt was drafted from the same school in the first round, and it's not a common occurrence. But Alabama now has it with Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs III in some really big-time games. And that happened in the best. Just Palmer, but I know you're Tito Anthony from the corner. Back in the late night. At the moment, the Atlanta Falcons are on the clock. The 16th overall pick this night, first round in the NFL
Nick, you're
draft.
back in. How's it going, Nick? I'll send you a little wave, man. Just a wave at you.
Special times of the year.
Maybe if it'll let me. Yep, Jerry Jeudy, the Denver Broncos. I still can't believe CeeDee Lamb still. There must have been something wrong with CeeDee Lamb, coach.
Rise up.
Bro, I can't remember the last time that I didn't have wings for like the draft.
I know it's breaking my heart, dude. I had a craving for wings today. Like I've had a craving for wings like every single day since like a month. Nah, man, but like I said, I think dude, something happened with CeeDee Lamb.
What do you think? You hurt?
I don't know, man. Something like someone said skip town on CeeDee Lamb.
It's just that it's.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. He looked great to me. Maybe he got a nagging injury at the last moment.
Yeah, it could have been. But regardless, I'm just thinking it's a little weird because like they still passing on CeeDee Lamb. You know, like that's how I'm feeling right now.
Or his football IQ might be low.
Yeah, not up to par.
Because you can get that in college, bro. College systems are not too complicated. They're not too much complicated than like top high school programs.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, that's why like people go towards places like Alabama and stuff because they run that pro style offense. So
They're ready to go. You leave Alabama, you're ready to go. You know what I mean? They can plug and play right away. You guys got some run out of dude, right? Quentin?
who?
Didn't he? Quentin.
Quentin.
Isn't that who you guys drafted? From Clemson? Oh, no, he's from Clemson.
Cleveland Farrell.
Cleveland Farrell. Oh, yeah.
Not Quentin. You're thinking of Quentin Williams, defensive tackle from Alabama. Was he drafted last year or the year before? I think he went to the Redskins.
Last year.
Yeah, he went to the Redskins.
Yeah. Clemson's becoming that too, though.
Yeah, like a place to go to get good players because they're always in that championship.
Everything from timeless classics to the hottest designer pieces.
I need Penn State to get back there.
Yeah, actually, I have Penn State. I have Yurder Gross Matos going to to Tennessee.
I personally
At 29.
Tennessee, I think I got him to the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Pretty sure.
I have the Vikings taking Zach Bond.
Is Sarge still in there? Ask him who his Chiefs are going to pick. That's the curious pick. I want to know.
Yeah, well, who your Kansas City Queefs taking? Robert, man, I figured they would get them. Oh, really? Oh, he was just saying about he was talking about who was he talking about? Oh, Tua. But yeah, who are the Chiefs getting? Oh, Nolan's in here too. So now we got to ask him who he thinks the Chiefs are getting.
I think they're going to get Delpit. That safety.
Yeah. I put Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah. There could be a running back. I think they want to tighten up that D to try to repeat.
Yeah. I guess they're just banking. They got the offense.
Yeah, you're straight with that. Obviously, you pick those, if you want to get some more players in that position, you pick them down the line. If you got some need, strengthen up that defense. That's the only way you're going to have a chance to repeat unless
He's saying that they'll go get Gladney, cornerback out of TCU.
Yeah, he's physical. He's a physical corner too.
From the Southeastern Conference.
I didn't have him going in the first round.
I had Gladney going to the Eagles. That's who I had.
Did you? You guys might pick him. He's physical. Or I have you guys. I don't know why I pressed Trevon Diggs.
Oh, sorry, he's from Virginia. I said TCU.
And Thomas Dimitrov, who I don't know if you had a chance to see Thomas Dimitrov set up for doing this draft, but I mean, he had it going on.
So you got the Falcons. I already messed that up. I had them picking Kinlaw. So
yeah, same. I had to pick Kinlaw too, so that I can't win on that pick. For some reason, the NFL draft page isn't refreshing because didn't the Denver Broncos pick Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah.
Every time I refresh it, it's acting like they didn't pick nobody.
All right, here come the Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons select A.J. Terrell.
A.J. Terrell, cornerback.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I had him picked for number 20.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like at this point, I'm at a loss.
I think it goes in waves. Like you're gonna miss, like in fives, unless somebody makes a big jump.
So let's see here. So pick is in Atlanta Falcons. Okay, so now Dallas on the board. So I can come back here. Here's where I could start coming back. If they get Christian, if they pick up Christian, who do I have taken? Christian Fulton, cornerback out of LSU here, the Cowboys.
I think they're gonna go with Clavon Jason from the edge.
Clavon Jason, yeah. I had the Cardinals taking him, but yeah, they could go that route. I think we're gonna keep the stream going until the Raiders make their 19th pick, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So
yeah, for real.
We be here till fucking 1 in-the-morning, and there's just not enough beer, wings, or people talking for us to do any of that.
Right. We didn't have to do the whole thing. We just do what we do. In and out.
We could use a decent running back, so maybe Hellier from LSU. Not sure where else we would pick from. I don't know. Like I said, my lean-in is towards Jonathan Taylor. That's where I'm leaning towards. For the running back, if the Chiefs take a running back, Jonathan Taylor. Because like he played an exquisite game, and I think on Armchair Referees podcast we had Nolan said a lot about Jonathan Taylor going very early, but I just don't think he goes that early. He has to go later. I don't think any of the running backs outside of Jonathan Taylor were warranted enough to really move up for. So if you got like a non-deep running back class, I guess then you could just kind of wait till the second round. I think we're going to see a lot of running backs go off the board the second round.
Yeah, second, third. There's some running backs out there, though. Yeah, he's aggressive.
We've watched him for a number of years. He just continues to make plays with his brain, with his speed, and with his ability.
I don't know. That just goes to show. How are people going to – I want to know how people are going to feel about that before we get out of here. Like –
what?
Watching – I think college already – didn't they already cancel? No, I don't think they canceled yet, but I think you got to play those games with no fans. I think you have to.
Yeah, because you just can't have an NFL team sit for a whole season. I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, the country's leaning towards reopening. Like, I think, didn't we talk about it? Or I talked with somebody. They're basically just saying, like, fucking people are going to die,
Yeah, but you can't have public. They're reopening, but they're not going to allow, like.
Well, I know there's a plan. I know there's a plan in place, but I think if there's that plan in place by that time, they're still going to have NFL games. I'm not saying they're going to be full stadiums. I'm just saying that there's definitely going to be an NFL season. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, or if the breakout that they say in fall comes, I think it'll start. That's why I think the only way that you're going to be able to maintain that and people is they quarantine. Every team quarantine. together, and they didn't go outside of that. They all went back either to their place.
They had like a facility where they could train all that, and then they just traveled to the get to and fro games.
Right. You can't go visit your family. That's because to me, I believe there's going to be another outbreak.
Sarge says Gladney has a high football IQ, so he would fit Reed's offense well. Do you mean defense?
Defense, yeah. Gladney's.
I mean, you could like do some like Charles Woodson stuff and just like put him out there on offense or whatever, but you know, or who was Deion Sanders? Didn't Deion Sanders do like offensive plays sometimes?
Yeah, we play offense, defense. Not too many people got opportunities to do that. Charles Woodson was a beast at that in college, man.
Yeah. When he played for Michigan, he was like an animal.
Yeah, he made plays. That's what you need. You need college players like that. He turned it excellent. He played a long time too.
Wasn't he like one of the first ever defensive players in the? Did he win a Heisman or in the running for a Heisman?
He won the Heisman.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. I remember this vividly. I'm sure he won it.
I had to look that up too, but I think he was the first defense. If he did, he was the first defensive player to ever win a Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And there's not a lot of have there been a lot of defensive players that won Heismans?
No.
Most of them are like quarterbacks.
I think there's only like a handful of them. A lot of running backs too. Earlier.
Running backs. Yeah, I'm kind of curious now. I kind of want to look that up and figure that out. What when I look up defensive Heisman Trophy winners.
I think Mike McCarthy's going to finally get Dallas to where they need to go, to be honest.
Here is my Kansas City pick. If they aren't taking round 1, pick 32, Jeff Gladney. Okay, so he's giving us the 7-round mock draft. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
He's saying Jeff Gladney at 32, Queen or Queen or Murray at pick 32. He's saying round 2 they're going to take Clyde Edwards, Hilaire, running back. Round 3 they're going to take Bryce Hall, cornerback, Virginia. Round 4 they take Akeem Davis Gaither, linebacker, Appalachian State. Round 5 pick 177 John Hightower, and then wide receiver Boise State. And yes, Mini defense. Ugh, he's a cornerback. He was correct in the cornerback comment I said about Gladney.
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb, Oklahoma.
CeeDee Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, they picked him a receiver. That's Mike McCarthy's influence in there.
Yeah.
He's like, go get a receiver. We need a receiver.
Yeah. Fuck the defense. We never needed a defense.
Look,
that's what. Yeah, right. He's doing exactly. Congratulations, guys. You paid him. You paid Mike McCarthy to do exactly what he does. Fucking tank goddamn teams.
Tank. How did
not tank teams, but Mike McCarthy won that one Super Bowl and he gets in the playoffs and that's it. That's what they do. He's gonna get the playoffs and they just get because Aaron Rodgers needs help on defense.
There's only one team can win a Super Bowl.
Right.
You got multiple people in the If you go to
listen, bro, it's nerf or nothing, man. You get to the Super Bowl or you don't.
So you saying
that wasn't an excuse for the Patriots. It wasn't an excuse for them.
The Super Bowl.
Wait a minute. A fullback won the Heisman in 1969?
Your presence. Who is it? Say who it is.
Steve Owens.
Never heard of him.
Yep. But he won. He was a senior out of Oklahoma. More running backs, running back, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, punt return. I think Charles Woodson was the only defensive player. As I'm looking, he was the only defensive player.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
Yep.
He was the only one.
Charles Woodson was the 1997. Hey, the year I was born. Heisman winner. Go figure, huh? Right? He said, all right, gents.
About that.
He said, all right, gents, I'm off to bed. Old man can't hang anymore. Have a great night. Hey, you too. See you later, man. See you, Sarge.
Peace. Yeah, we're getting out of here, too, once we get to the Raiders.
Yeah. Miami's on the clock from this. Oh, this is that Pittsburgh pick, so we got to see this. You got to see what that trade, if this trade bears fruit for the Dolphins.
Bro, we don't even know what the fuck we're talking about right now.
Bro, I'm literally looking right at the draft board, and I still was like, fucking,
Long day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been on calls all day, bro. That shit ain't for me, man. I like to meet in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those meetings and shit.